Appreciation and that of the African Union and government and people of these two great countries for their contribution for peace in this country through sacrificing. You know, when there are people who contribute money, but there are people who contribute lives. So when we say thank you, we really mean it. Because life goes with a deep sense of love. Nobody wants his child to die in a foreign mission, a foreign country. But this is a situation which we have all accepted, that Somalia has a problem, we must therefore support.
My advice is specifically going to the youths, because they are the active members in the country, and to make sure they follow their mind and engage in fruitful activities, not to listen to politicians, because most politicians, they fight for achievement, they fight to achieve, and their goal is to be in power, to stay in power. So, and most times they use these young youths, this younger population to fight their cause. So my advice is to talk to this young population to ensure they engage in fruitful activities, not something that can destroy their country.
Everyone to yaman ayese ombedi sika baako eye West Africa Monetary Zone na enhyiemu omukọ eye board omo ehwe no eye amrado ahodo a ewo abibremu ato anyina mekire bank ahodo a edi aman ahodo no eso no mo be hyiemu oman Ghana mu na emperifo ekasa no na Dr. Ernest Addison ono na eye amrado ema Ghana ye bank na se sika krabia batan no no kire se ehu behia se enhyehyeye a ana se nseme wo se aman ni di so no obi abehwe se obedi so ansana nyame ya adoma fi 2027 se bibia akoyi a sika omaye se aman ahodo e makoma kodunsi omo ebiri mato ebedi no omatumi adi.
This is the West African Monetary Agency and the West African Monetary Institute in the roadmap to the launch of the ECO, and consider other economic and monetary integration related developments in the zone. Honorable governors, in reference to this agenda, the key question facing us at these meetings is what shall we do differently after 36 years since the inception of the ECOWAS Monetary Cooperation Program and 23 years since the West African Monetary Zone, that is the second monetary zone, was instituted to realize the goals in such a volatile, uncertain, and shock-ridden global economic environment.
The progress made so far in the implementation of the roadmap for the ECOWAS single currency program would not have been possible without your active support and participation. As we move closer towards 2027 deadline for the establishment of the ECOWAS Monetary Union, we rely on you for your enhanced support and cooperation towards the effective and timely implementation of the activities outlined in the roadmap for the launch of the ECO. The ECOWAS Commission remained committed to the monetary integration agenda and to the sustainable development of our community. ECOWAS Commission will continue to work assiduously with all stakeholders in the integration process to ensure that the ECO will be created within the time stipulated.
The current landscape compels us to foster greater collaboration and cooperation, not only among central bankers, but also with other stakeholders in the policy-making sphere. This way, we can restore and bolster macroeconomic stability in the sub-region.
Asoye a ehwe abefu nimdie na fe nkitahudie ho nsem so abomodin a ene Kofi Annan Technology Institute a graduate enipa wo ha eni de nso a eye Dick Smart training program a efa abefu adesua ho no omukwaji mu nimdie.
Digitalization and communication na soye no ede ntuma abu Kofi Annan Technology Institute na Tony Blair Institute for Global Change dia no aban adwumayefo bako ha eni edunso ano wogin tete e wo Dick Smart training mu a wawie no wayen hyehye kama ede amasafo yi ne wo chiem se botete kire ni se engeta hudie ya befo kwan so timi fa ne ntuma padi fira o man gene mu na ebo ma soye na tena ahodo nyina no kwan wo fa so wo to nkra na odi ndwumadi ahodo no e kwa befo kwan so na etimi bo bebre Urumanyamfo esla wusu ekufu wayi opanyina wada so ya no ne kasem na wuchiri mu se wo hwene mu se brefo fradusuafo no be school no enkonkoye wo ha eni akire bi na emom ebeye apem
ya kire won yema bebre a ebeboa won no matumi ayo omo adwuma ni yie na feedback ayenya nkita ho omo ne yen enya ne kire se aboa wo omo adwuma yemu ma mfidie na yede ba applications a yede ba new ways of working Obipa ne ntiase a obeka se onmo na mo akoto mu fidie na yensi ho yemfa nya adwuma but otiase a no be hu kwan e be fa so a ye betumi ayusu ama no edimu na mfaso a ye hia ye hwehwe afiri mu no yensa aka na sede omo ani asi age hu ni nti ya adwen se ye betrem na fe next batch no instead of 117 ye train no be 1000 na afie bia nsoso ye di sa adwumadie na Kofi Annan fo nsoso akoso a etreni wo nti na ade a ababeka nti ye wo uye adwuma o civil service ni ma at all levels na wanya sa nimdie no watumi use digital tools ede aye wadwuma
na no ache no opanyina wada civil service ano Dr. Evans Agrida ko opanyin so kasa de tradition for Ghana nyina nim sa fidie badwemba mu adusua de o ma nenye wona de hiade na wakina bi obenya dibira hodo a wotimi afa so de abo mu ndwumadi nso atumi atumpon
Daniel se woda no ho oman no asudi abeda yeso this time no pese amamfo efa akwanhoro so na ya na abafo kwan so na omo didi omo dwuma eno na ebetumi ya ma amamfo ho ahara omo papa pese de menkrofo e omo kọ omo ministries bebi a omo ye adwuma bia no na ne omo esua no omo de ye adwuma na sika ya hye no ana ye de invest wo mu no etumi ho abamfa so na wo hwa na ye de wo mu kra ne say this year before the end of this year no ye be train 1000 because you hear the critical mass of our people say omo betumi enya that training no na ebeboa na wunya leaders wunya directors na ade a omo nim abefo kwan a ye de dwuma na ye de tutua na mon ye de ye services na ebeboa omo ma afoforo na omo echiri no so omo etimi ehu say these are the ways to go
adusuafo wo ha eni edunso wa wie yi odusuani e bo na baso so wo no ena ne modern bo so anipa no YouTube kasi bo ye ne kasai.
Having won this award, well, I'm excited actually. One thing I want to say is this, particularly for we the directors, sometimes if you are not careful, because means me. But if you saw the demonstration that just happened, you realize that you would need it if the documents and everything had been digitalized. They could have just sent it to the director, the person who was receiving everything, and he could have just sitting in your car. You have a driver driving you. Could on your way to the work, on your way home, you could do a lot of things. You know, with just that small gadgets you have in your hand. So it's something good. So I'm encouraging all leaders, all directors. Don't say I'm busy. Take the initiative and get yourself trained, and it will help all of us. It will help Ghana.
Omayadwuma ko hwe abato nsem so bia ne krata mu se obi ase binti oncho ne din enko krata no ye sene be obetumi ato aba no onko cho ne din no na odan wani eche Medina eye mpesua so ho a mnashebe dwene ogina oma amanfo wura Francis Xavier Sosu eche se aban ene electoral commission eye nyoma bia enya de etwaye sanse aban de nsem bi ato se breaking the 8 nsem fie wotwa wadi no ose oditra na no ana che se Medina for makwan se aban ene electoral commission ebe ye nyoma bi mu na ho na no beboa na aban breaking the 8 na beboa obi a ne mfiaso anase se binti on register ye no se okwakoregister ye ma na kwan on register enye se ye die hunhuna ebeyi ebimu din ede afrim.
We are not impressed at all about the limited registration process. Now, we are not impressed. And it's the foundation of every democracy is elections. Now, you can say, "Kamemi kebia membua nifa pem." And it's we are timemonia. We want who akwenya say obe demanding accountability from the political leadership by way of expressing your view every 4 years. System no ye dia to ho say ye be register your first time voters no. System no is such that it is denying those first time voters opportunity to register. Then it raises a lot of concerns. So when you ekos wo Madina hanumwa people are angry. People are angry. People say obi a hwe the economy obi anim niam ekoso. Obi anim say aban we afeli wom yie pa. Obi a ye crowd say oba be register say we can vote out this government. But if the government want to use the EC as a tool to suppress our vote, then the EC must be warned. What we want to say, we want to use this medium to send a very clear signal and warning to the EC and the government. What the EC is doing, we believe, is part of the grand agenda by the MPP administration as part of breaking the 8th agenda to ensure that they can suppress votes in where they think are strongholds of the NDC. And we will not allow that to happen. We will ensure that our people register. If they do anything at all to frustrate our people, then we will let out our frustration on them.
Koko ekuafo mo wo atoye tefido mantemu akasa bo abanyabaso ewo koko bontumu a wode abano na owura kwami obi yeden wono enasa wokose hwibekwa afin pinu ni aduonu mienu ye bo na baso se best koko farm opanyi akasa no wochemu se koko bontumu no eyade aboa pa amomu enya rehemu ewo koko adwumanimu.
Shia ye abasbodie kese pa ne de ma o ma panyin na na doda kwa kufuado ani kokobo ni ye waya ma koko akuafo no ebi si da sise ye hye koko ase no ye nyantumu a etise da etienne me am ye district farmers no chief farmer no me hye makuafo nyina se ye bo abana baso won ye waya ma ye koko bi mu a ekayirem esa price na ye hu se amwa ye ntino ye ja se be se ya ensei ba price ba na no ya shase a koko aka kayirem nyina no egusu a ye hodwuma bo sense ya wo me sa ade me hu bi da na fi sa ade na ba so de ye kan se do mu nyina ase esi akoko na edan ya pagya buomu nti obi a ja sa so logi na amafo edan eye no.
Yetwaso akofra mantemu akopiemu ewo Southton district na krobi efrewo jabe tato school ho no DA primary school na basic school yi penfo ho chese awo ene mmoa enom no to school dem a enkwala ko school no awo dem ho de na chese nya adepa anhwe ni kra kwala bi be kofie no akwakoka no tiri o mo sre se mensim penifo no mehwe na school dem mu siesie emfama wo.
Times when they are in a classroom, snakes will come in and they all have to run out of the classroom. And if they don't see it, at times the snake bites them. And again, when rain is falling, it's at times disturb lesson. And also, as the wind blows, the place is just a vast land. There is no covering, there is nothing. So when the wind blows, it carries dust into the classroom, and at times the dust enters their eyes, making it difficult for them to have that concentration to learn in their classrooms. Because of these challenges, the lack of classroom block for the JHS and the KG, we have to force and do a multi-grade system in the school.
Ghana government to come to our aid at Ijebetato because we have many challenges here. Because of that, school dropouts, the children are not having comfortable in the school. They are not coming to school. So we are appealing to the government to come to our aid and roof the place for us. Though the assembly have given the contract, but up to now, they are not finishing the work.
If you are in the classroom, snake enter the classroom, all of us will run away. sometimes snake bite some of our colleagues. So we need help from the government.
Sometimes we have been learning and cows just entered the room and we just ran away. So we need blocks, build our GHS blocks. We don't have computer lab. We find it difficult to do practicals when they taught us. So we need computer lab and computers.
Yebejina ha ni ahome kase yebone so abaye baye won komotwetwe a yede bebremo Ghana adwadifo ekra eto no adoso dodo nti aban enye hu bibi yekwaba ni yede nkomo no atoaso.